Taylor Swift went from writing songs about what a dick this guy was to her and what a dick this guy was to her to what a dick this guy has.
Late night humor, lavish surprises, whispers about stepping away, chart-climbing remixes, and a little podcast parent pandemonium. Welcome to the Kelce Swift world. To start things off, Bill Maher playfully zeroes in on Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift's relationship history, delivering witty remarks that quickly set social media ablaze.
Swift went from writing songs about what a dick this guy was to her and what a dick this guy was to her to what a dick this guy has.
And Travis doesn't exactly stay silent. He's reportedly answered back with a stunning $140,000 Valentine's Day gesture that has everyone talking. Meanwhile, Donna Kelce steps into the conversation about Travis's potential NFL retirement, speaking candidly about what she hopes for her son's future.
Him to do what he feels comfortable doing. He's got to talk to, people that are in his life and decide what he wants to do. So I'm not sure. We'll see what happens.
At the same time, Travis shares a statement following a surprise announcement, just as Taylor playfully dubs him her go-to guy at home while celebrating the Opalite remix. To wrap it up, Kelce shares a funny behind-the-scenes detail, revealing the unexpected place she keeps baby Finn occupied during her podcast recordings.
And I've had we'll be recording a full podcast and I'll have a guest pop on and I'll have our youngest underneath of my shirt and fully.
Love him or roll your eyes at him, Bill Maher never passes up an opportunity to spark debate. This time he mixed football, pop superstardom, and a touch of quirky book club chatter for good measure. During the February 13th episode of Real Time with Bill Maher on HBO, he jumped from analyzing modern relationship trends to discussing best-selling fantasy fiction in record time. It was peak Maher, quick transitions, expressive reactions, and that knowing grin that signals he's fully aware of the reaction he's about to get. Amid the social commentary and cultural observations, the conversation somehow made its way back to Taylor Swift and her fiancé Travis Kelce. Maher had been exploring the surge in popularity of imaginative romance novels, and mentioned the headline-grabbing book Morning Glory Milking Farm, poking fun at its unconventional storyline, and the internet's fascination with fantasy-driven love stories. He leaned into the over-the-top premise for comedic effect, clearly enjoying the audience's response as he highlighted just how far the genre can stretch the imagination.
One thing leads to another, and she winds up fucking a guy who's half bull. Which brings me to Taylor Swift.
From there, because of course he did, he shifted gears to Swift's relationship timeline, with a photo of her and Kelce appearing on screen to drive the point home. According to those familiar with the segment, he jokingly cast Swift as the unofficial symbol of modern dating trends, suggesting that while many women once said they wanted emotionally aware partners, perhaps they didn't mean to the point of being overly delicate. The joke landed in that unmistakable Maher style, a blend of satire, raised eyebrows, and a knowing glance that made it clear he understood exactly how it would be received.
I think Taylor Swift epitomizes the journey that a lot of women have been going through. Yes, women wanted men to be more sensitive. Sensitive, but not some noodle-bodied human turtleneck who wears the same clothes they...
Maher reportedly played up the contrast between Swift's past relationships and Kelce's confident, old-school athlete persona, framing it as a kind of cultural shift. Insiders say he joked that Swift's earlier music often spotlighted complicated breakups and pointed lyrics aimed at former partners. Now, he implied she appears to be with someone whose public image is built on an entirely different kind of headline presence. He let the suggestion linger just long enough for the audience to draw their own conclusions, understated for him but still very much on brand. While social media was busy replaying the late-night moment on loop, Travis seemed to answer in his own way. According to reports, he went all out for Valentine's Day, spending an estimated $140,000 on gifts for Taylor. Not exactly a simple flowers and candy gesture, unless the flowers come with precision craftsmanship and the treats arrive in luxury packaging. Sources say he wanted their final Valentine's Day before the wedding to feel unforgettable, so he didn't hold back. The reported lineup included a Rolex 1908 valued at over $30,000, an Audemars Piguet Royal Oak approaching six figures, and several high-fashion Louis Vuitton pieces. Among them were a denim-inspired knit jacket, a coordinating skirt, and a varsity jacket priced higher than many starter cars. Subtle? Not even slightly. Taylor is known for blending tailored, structured pieces with bold accessories and an effortless edge, so it appears Travis paid attention to her style preferences. This wasn't random splurging. It was thoughtful, carefully selected gifting at an elite level. Insiders say he genuinely enjoys surprising her with high-end pieces that match her aesthetic, and she was reportedly delighted. And he's not stopping there. Word is he plans to space out additional surprises in the months leading up to their summer wedding, aiming to make the celebration feel even more special, complete with abundant floral arrangements. Think less small bouquet and more grand, cinematic atmosphere. Meanwhile, as speculation about his potential retirement grows louder, nearly rivaling the energy at Arrowhead Stadium on a crucial play, Donna Kelce has stepped in with calm reassurance. In a recent video, she addressed Travis's future and made it clear she isn't making the decision for him. Her focus is simple. She wants him to feel confident and content with whatever path he chooses. No dramatic speeches, no added pressure. Just steady encouragement to reflect, talk it through with those closest to him, and make the choice that feels right. By all accounts, she views this as one of those defining crossroads moments that calls for thoughtful consideration and mature decision-making.
Swift went from writing songs about what a dick this guy was to her and what a dick this guy was to her to what a dick this guy has.
Now for some context. Travis is closing out his 13th NFL season, and his current contract expires in March, which has kept the rumor mill working overtime. As the season progressed, speculation intensified. Reports suggested he wasn't entirely satisfied with parts of his performance, and when Patrick Mahomes suffered a season-ending injury, the Kansas City Chiefs missed the playoffs for the first time in over a decade. That's a heavy moment for any veteran, even a three-time Super Bowl champion. While analysts debate what his next move might be, the music world is telling a very different story. Just as Kansas City wraps up a challenging 6-11 season, Taylor's Opalite remix surged to the top of iTunes, taking the #1 spot with ease. To be fair, 2025 wasn't exactly a dream season for Kansas City. Missing the postseason after such a long streak stings. Still, insiders note that Travis quietly recorded 76 receptions for 851 yards and 5 touchdowns, earning his 11th Pro Bowl selection, impressive numbers, even in a so-called down year. Meanwhile, Taylor has been operating in a completely different arena. She wrapped her Aries tour, released her 12th studio album, The Life of a Showgirl, and watched Opalite climb the charts steadily. The track initially peaked at #2 on the Billboard Hot 100, which by most standards is a major win, but apparently that wasn't quite enough. Travis and Taylor reportedly teamed up with Chris Lake to rework the song into a fresh remix, and he delivered. Over the weekend, the revamped version dropped, and by Monday it had already claimed the top spot on iTunes. Chart takeover, no drama. Chris Lake celebrated online, even sharing a behind-the-scenes look at the studio session that brought the remix to life, essentially giving fans a front-row seat to the creative process.
I just want him to do what he feels comfortable doing. He's got to talk to, people that are in his life and decide what he wants to do. So I'm not sure. We'll see.
Reports say Travis jumped into the comments section full of excitement, like a proud fiancé celebrating a championship moment. Taylor matched the energy, praising the remix and the fans who quickly embraced it. She even made it clear who she credits for the track's electronic upgrade, jokingly giving Travis a new nickname, her in-house house guy. Yes, the pun was intentional, and yes, she fully committed to it. According to insiders, this
really can't do that much more to that. Yeah, bang. I'm a Swiftie.
Remix phase didn't just happen out of nowhere. Travis had reportedly been listening to tracks from Chris Lake on repeat, which helped spark the idea. Word is that Lake heard the couple had been enjoying his music and decided to reach out directly to Travis with the proposal to transform Opalite into a full electronic version. Confident move, and apparently a successful one. Lake later shared that he contacted Travis after hearing his songs were in their rotation, offering to reimagine the track. Travis, true to form, responded with high energy, praising Lake's work and cheering the project forward like it was a game day play. Once the remix was finished, the excitement reportedly ramped up even more. Travis was said to be eager to play it everywhere, especially on car rides, and made sure Lake knew Taylor was on board as well. Soon after, Taylor confirmed the playful nickname online, crediting Travis for helping inspire the remix in the first place. So while some couples unwind with streaming shows and takeout, these two are casually launching chart-topping EDM collaborations from home. Meanwhile, in another corner of the extended Kelce family story, Kelce delivered her own dose of relatable chaos. She recently traveled to Aspen to try snowboarding for the first time alongside fellow mom and Olympic gold medalist Jamie Anderson. After a day on the slopes, the two sat down for a conversation that quickly turned humorous and real. At one point, Jamie's daughter decided that crawling under her mom's shirt mid-interview sounded like a great idea. Instead of being flustered, Kylie laughed and admitted that this kind of multitasking is pretty standard in her world. She shared that during full podcast recordings, she sometimes keeps her youngest, Finn, tucked close while continuing the conversation as if nothing unusual is happening. By all accounts, she embraces the unpredictability, finding the everyday chaos more amusing than stressful, a level of calm that many parents might consider a true skill.
This is on brand for us. The number of times that I've had a guest, like we'll be recording a full podcast and I'll have a guest like pop on and I'll like have our youngest underneath of my shirt and fully in it. It's delightful.
Daughter, Finley Finn, and last March joining big sisters Wyatt, Elliot, and Bennett. That makes 4 daughters in total, a full house by any standard. On her podcast, Kylie often shares candid updates about life at home. Recently, she's been open about the challenge of transitioning Finn away from breastfeeding. As she's joked, her firm cutoff point is when teeth become part of the equation. Once that milestone hits, she considers it time to wrap things up. She's followed the same rule with each of her girls. Finn has nursed longer than her sisters did, which means this particular transition has stretched out more than usual. True to form, Kylie has kept the conversation honest and lighthearted. She's even mentioned that after 4 pregnancies and years of nursing, she may consider a future mom refresh someday. Her playful way of saying she might explore ways to feel more like herself again down the road. Through it all, she continues to approach motherhood with humor, transparency, and a willingness to share the realities that many parents quietly relate to.
To be clear, there is a rough plan that eventually I will put my boobs back where they belong because 4 kids. That's all I have to say about that.
4 kids in, Kylie has earned every bit of planning her own future glow up on her terms.